this is the exact same scales that I gave you for A minor, C major, and the only scale you'll ever need. I gave you that scale for A minor, C major, tried to show you how to move it around. This is an example of how you do it. This is B flat minor, C sharp major. It's the exact same scale. I started at the A before. Move it up one, you're at B flat. So B flat, minor scale. Exact same scale. Then once you hit the end of the minor scale, come up 2 frets, you're at the major scale. And C sharp right there. That's C sharp major relative to B flat minor. 12th fret right here. This one here, fret number 12. That's where your double dots are. Now, all I'm doing is my usual. The whole point of this is to give you an outline, give you a melody so that you can play with it on your own. I'll show you how this is done, how I'm doing the main part. Now the ending, I just made that up on the fly. I probably couldn't redo that if I tried. But that's what I want you to do, is take that over. Either descend or ascend or come all the way up. I don't care what you do. Just to do for the main body of it though. We're at the end of the minor scale. B flat now. That's on the D string. That is the last note in the minor scale on B flat. So I'm hitting that. Then coming into the major scale on the G string, hitting the first note in the major scale. First note in the major scale on the B string. They are offset a little bit. So it's and then ascending the major scale. Then descending. And then coming back in on the second note of that scale with my ring finger. Mainly because I'm coming right back up, and it makes it a little easier. So altogether that first round is then do the same thing for the beginning. Come back up. This time, instead of descending, we're just sliding one back and coming up to the D string, or G string, sorry, G string, and doing the same thing, catching the second note in that major scale and sliding back to the first. So all together. Then we do the exact same thing we did the first time with some flourish on the end. This time I'm hitting it with my middle finger because we're going to bend up on the B string. Bring your ring finger in on the last fret of the major scale on the E string to give it some dissonance. Then pull off of that, and when you bend down. So it's and then back off. Alright, remember 12th fret. So I'm backing off to the 11th fret. So that whole round is and I'm picking each of these. Feel free to pull off. I'm just picking it because I'm going slow. After you do that and you come back down and pull off, all I'm doing after that is my favorite descension, the major scale. Just descend the 3 notes on the E string, come up to the B string, descend the 3 notes on the B string, and hammer back on. And then pull off. That's all it is. Feel free to pick it if you want to. I don't care. whatever feels good to you. So all together from start to finish. And yes, I picked that note just because it was starting to fade, so that's all it is. After that, I just made some stuff up. I'll have to play back through it to figure out what I did. You can do whatever you want after that. I think that's what I did. I think so. But you can do whatever you want. You might want to go up. You might want some more dissonance. You might want it to sound a little heavier. I mean, I don't know. You do whatever you want. I'm trying to make some other stuff up now. But anyway, the whole point is that's how easy it is to move this scale, or to move the natural scale. The only scale you need. That video shows you how to connect the minor, the major, and it gives you a couple notes for the filler, so you can go back to the minor. It's just octaves. Like on that. When I started at A here, it was A minor, C major, filler scale right here, back to A minor, and C major if you want to reach all the way up here, or all the way up here. And then you had a little bit of filler here to get back to A. That's all it is. It's all any of this is. It's that easy to move. It's perfectly simple. All I did was move everything up one position. But since I know the minor scale and the major scale, and have that memorized, and I practice it enough by doing exactly what I just did, by just making up melodies and making sure that I slide back and forth and hit the right notes. That's how you memorize this stuff. That's the easiest way to memorize everything about the scales. So run through that, make some stuff up at the end, throw some stuff on the beginning, I don't care, but that'll give you a melody. It gives you a timing, it sets your timing, gives you a pace to go, and just run with it, see what you can do with it, and feel free to show me how much better you can improvise than I can. I'm gonna watch this guy and make sure he don't hit my truck.